This is great reporting. This is Glenn Beck. This is the press secretary. She's a lawyer. She's sharp. I love the job she does. Listen to this. This must be addressed. And you see partisan politics being played out completely here. She doesn't allow them to ask any screwy questions.
Follow up on those questions, and I certainly hope the next time I ask, some hands go up, because Obama's spokesperson should be asked those questions, because President Trump's spokespeople certainly would be. Well, Chanel.
Thank you, Kaylee. I'd like to switch gears, asking about President Obama. We had we had an interesting article from Joel Pollak this morning, and I would like to ask you if the president...
This is another dumb reporter. He slapped these liberal reporters. It's pathetic.
...has considered pardoning President Obama for illegally wiretapping on Trump towers, illegally spying on U.S. citizens, and other...
Illegally. Why should he pardon him for illegal actions? Or his cabinet. Obama's a cabinet. Shouldn't. A really dumb reporter.
Potential crimes out there. Has he considered that?
So I have not spoken to the president about that, but who I did speak to about President Obama and unmasking Michael Flynn were the men and women in this room. I haven't spoken to him on that specific point, have spoken to him about the matter generally, and I laid out a series of questions that any good journalist would want to answer about why people were unmasked, and all sorts of questions, and I just wanted to follow.
The president's secretary, press secretary, she is trying to school and train reporters on what they should be doing. I mean, this is beyond imagining. This shows how unprofessional and unpolitical press people have become. This is ridiculous. She's got to point it out and lead with the questions. She's going to give them 3 days to think about it.
Follow up with you guys on that. Did anyone take it upon themselves to pose any questions about Michael Flynn and unmasking the President Obama spokesperson? Oh, not a single journalist has posed that question.
But
okay.
Michael Flynn's name wasn't
so
masked.
I would like
Kaylee.
to lay out a series of questions, and perhaps if I write them out in a slide format, maybe we're visual learners, and you guys will follow up with journalistic curiosity. So number one, why did the Obama administration use opposition research funded by a political organization and filled with foreign dirt to surveil members of the Trump campaign? Number two, why was Lieutenant General Michael Flynn unmasked? Not by the intel community entirely, but by Obama's chief of staff, by the former Vice President Joe Biden, by Susan Rice, by the Treasury Secretary. I mean, this is extraordinary. And, you know, if it were political appointees in the Trump administration, I can guarantee you I'd have questions in my inbox right now, but apparently Obama's spokesperson does not. Why was Flynn's identity leaked in a criminal act? It is a criminal...
This shows you the bipartisan politics again. This is a criminal act, several.
Act to leak the identity of Michael Flynn to the press, but it happened. Where are the questions to Obama's spokesperson? Because my team would be running around this building should this have happened under the Trump administration. Why did the DOJ, Sally Yates, learn about the unmasking from President Obama? So much for going by the book. As Susan Rice said 3 times, thou doth protest too much, Susan Rice. And then finally, question number 5. Why did James Clapper, John Brennan, Samantha Power, and Susan Rice privately admit under oath they had no evidence of collusion while saying the opposite publicly? It's a long weekend. You guys have 3 days to follow up on those questions, and I certainly hope the next time I ask, some hands go up, because Obama's spokesperson should be asked those questions, because President Trump's spokespeople certainly would be.
Boom. That is some real schooling. Thank Glenn Beck and the Blaze TV. These are important questions. Forget the bipartisan politics. Let's get to some truth. Let's get to some justice. And let's get some political, let's get some law abiding. The Attorney General should be all over this. Charges should be filed and things should be done. Barr needs to be released as the Attorney General. It's way too soft. This is wrong. Put Whitaker in there, put someone else in there, but get rid of Barr. He's just too soft on Obama and on the law. He leaves a blind eye, he plays politics, he leaves a blind eye to the truth and justice. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Stand up, people, for your rights. They're being trampled on. And these leaders, Obama and his cabinet, are walking scot-free. Good day.